All right. Yo, what's up, Crypto Crews? How you doing today? Welcome in. I wanted to start this one off a lot different than what I normally do. Because, I want this to be a little perspective for people. So yeah, last night, I decided to BS around with some scalp trading. And, yeah, I had $5 in this account. So this account currently is sitting at $24. So between last night and right now, I have gotten this account nearly 5x, starting with only $5. I find that to be pretty decent. All with little scalp trades during the weird movements in the market between last night and all day today. I wasn't sitting at my computer for the vast majority of these trades. I was on my phone because I had to take care of my son all day. But yeah, I just wanted to give some perspective here. When it comes to little trades, you can see starting out the night last night, I think I was on a 15x long on LPT. Oh no, that was during the day. So that was during the day. That was the last trade I did during the day. Then I decided, all right, you know what? We're just going to focus on this little $5 and see how high we can take it. So every single time it looked like the market was going to turn on me, either on the 15-minute or the 5-minute, I decided to take profits. But, 32%, 4%, 27%, 29%. I did have a loss in here. This loss came this evening. It was 17% downside, and I was like, damn it. But I got it all back just before I started stream. These were both 50x longs on ADA. But, yeah, no, I don't know. I just wanted to give a little perspective here, I know there's some people who are like, oh, you don't even trade or some other nonsense that they might think in the back of their head. But you know what? I'll just show you the trading history, especially when I'm BSing around with low numbers. This is kind of my normal thing, especially when the market seems really choppy. I just lower the amount I'm trading and I try and hone in the skills. But yeah, just think of these percentages, but when the market is less indecisive, I just have higher amounts that I'm trading. So, just thought I'd give a little perspective at the beginning of this little stream here. We can call it a humble brag, or we could just say, hey, learn how to take profits, even if you only see 29%. It's not that big a deal. It's not that serious. The point is you made money. Get on out. Anyways, so let's go ahead and get into the start of the stream here. I got a little small list for you guys. We're going to be taking a look at Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, XRP, HBAR, AVAX, Doge, SUI, and ADA. In reality, everything I say tonight is subject to change based off of the jobs report that comes out tomorrow morning. I believe the jobs report will be terrible, but maybe it won't be so terrible that the Wall Street starts getting all scared about recession, even though outside of GDP numbers, I can't really see why we're not in a recession. People can't take out credit. People can't afford things. People are not buying as much as they used to. It feels like a recession, but on the technical standpoint, it's not. So Wall Street decides we can send markets higher, which is kind of weird. Also, historically, they like to send markets higher before recessions, and then they dump it harder than they possibly ever could. But anyways, I digress. What we are focusing on with the jobs numbers tomorrow, are we getting a 25 basis point cut or a 50 basis point cut? And then we get to have Wall Street get all sassy McDilly-dally out there wondering, oh, well, what's forward guidance? So they can have more reason to chop around the markets. Just prepare yourselves for some BS out there. But anyways, let's get on into the TA. Let's see what could happen based off what people are doing right now. So let's start off with Bitcoin. All right, for Bitcoin overnight, I would be a little cautious because right now you are showing a sign of consolidation. You have a high stochastic on the 1 hour. You are broken out, but you are finding resistance at that $111,665 level. I personally would be looking at this as we're still at the top of the range after making a low and a lower low. Maybe, just maybe, this is the start of a new uptrend. We have no confirmation. We don't know yet. If we do have that confirmation, if we do have markets going up, first price target I'm looking for is 117,936. That is a 618 golden retrace for Bitcoin. If things go sour, if things get really bad, 104,879 looks like a great number to backtest. So these are your bullish and bearish cases at the moment. Lately we have been range bound as the market doesn't really know what it wants to do. So keep that in mind. Going into the 4-hour time frame, 4-hour looks phenomenal for upside. It really does. There's only one downside to it. You're not in oversold territory. You're sitting in neutral territory. So this thing could go up or down. You're below the 200 simple moving average on the 4-hour. So kind of you're leaning bearish just because of that. Let's go into your daily real fast. So your daily is going to be a lot more important. And right now on the daily, you are sitting directly in between your 50 and your 200 simple moving averages. This is the epitome of it could go either way. So the market's done a great job of making it to where, hey, you will not be able to front run this decision because we want it to be as indecisive as possible, which is just dandy. Just dandy. What I would prefer to see happen is a quick sharp drop straight down to 108.250, confirm our low, and then rally straight out of there. That would be ideal. Do it overnight. I don't really care. I would like to see that. But if they don't do that, well, then I'm going to think we're going to have further downside. Just a personal thought there. Because then, people can get in their heads. They start questioning, oh, what could happen next? And then, people start selling and stuff. The nice thing you do see on the daily, though, is the fact that you did not make a common retrace yet. You have major bearish divergence, and you have not made a swing high yet. Therefore, there's still an opportunity to cancel out the bearish divergence. When it comes to the weekly time frame, though, you did break down from this uptrend, which, if this is the case, if we are bearish, I am still looking for a common retrace all the way down to 93,698. I don't think many people would like that, but it's a common retrace because we did break this uptrend. So, is what it is. Don't get mad at the messenger. Let's go ahead and check out the liquidation heat map. Alright, let's get a quick refresh here. So looking at it on the 24-hour time frame, we have liquidated some shorts. Did a really good job of that, and it looks like there's still a little bit of liquidity up there, but the long started piling in. This is not ideal. Not ideal. The more the longs start piling in, the more liquidity's down there. Just better opportunity for the market makers to go steal some liquidity before trying to send things higher. Looking at the weekly, it looks like we took out the major level of shorts that were sitting there. 360 million got taken out when we hit 112,428. That is crazy. Anyways, on the weekly, it still shows more liquidity to the upside. We'll see if they're hungry for the liquidity or if the sellers just want to get out because they think something bad could happen. Which, the bad thing that could happen is basically signs of recession. Oh, certain nap time. Thanks so much for the Prime sub. Primes are always welcome. Thank you very much. So yeah, what could happen is like, we do have recession fears, which then means deflation. Deflationary assets, not really good performers in a deflationary dollar, I don't know, time? I don't know how to say it. Era? Whatever. When the dollar's deflationary assets don't do well. It's better to hold on to dollars. People trust dollars more than random assets, which kind of is what it is. You're only streaming on Twitch. Baloney. Are you... No, I'm live on YouTube. I can see myself. Baloney. Bullpucky. There's no way. Let me hit a quick refresh here on my live. Yeah, no, I am definitely live. Yeah. Jeez, trying to scare me, Rich? What the heck is this? Some bullshit, man. I mean, it looks like I'm only live on Twitch because of the likes over here on YouTube, but you know, that is what it is. Just people don't like the content. They hate the realism. They hate it. They hate it, man. Anyways. Alright. So yeah, that's Bitcoin anyways. My whole rant about deflationary assets in a deflationary environment, they don't pan out well. They really don't. Let's check out Ethereum. So, going on to Ethereum, you can see how range bound we are. We are range bound. We hit the top of the range, we hit the bottom of the range. We're in the range, baby. Woo! What the fuck is this? How do I get this off my screen? What the heck? Yeah, that's weird. Always recommends it to me. I refreshed it like 10 times. The algo hates you. The algo always hates me. Always hates me. It's probably because I just trade and I try not to have a bias. It's probably the problem. Hey, brother, there's an annoying background sound I can hear with the headphones. We have a background sound? Oh, shit. Refreshed it like 10 times. The algo hates you. The algo always hates me. Always hates me. Probably because I just trade and I try. Huh. I don't know what that could be. Hold on. Let me see if I can do something. Properties. Let's... Actually, can I just no, I can't. Let's change it to that. Okay. Not do anything else. No. Now let's change it back. Let's see if that helped. I don't know if that helped. We're having all sorts of problems today. It's terrible. Absolutely terrible. So I will say, for Ethereum, massive triple bearish divergence on the daily. Absolutely ridiculous. If we start to fall over, this is going to be horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. It's going to be biblical on the downside. Biblical. But... let me see if we broke down from this uptrend here. I don't remember if we did. I don't think we did. We have not. Well, the aggro got you a Twitch Prime, so there's that. Hey, whatever works. Whatever works. We're going to take the wins when we get them. So right now for Ethereum, it looks like we're going to interact with this uptrend sometime in the near future. So right now, we're not bearish yet. Until we break this uptrend, it just looks like we're resetting before getting a further move to the upside. Ethereum, all honesty, still looks like it could go up to 5,415. It is holding strong, surprisingly. Sounds like you're in a nightclub. Sounds like I'm in a nightclub. That's crazy. I don't know. I don't know, man. Maybe it's because I cleared a little bit of stuff out. Maybe there's an echo or something, but I don't know how to fix it. I really don't. And I don't hear it through my speakers. Surprisingly. Sounds like you're in a nightclub. Yeah, I don't hear it at all. Nightclub. What? Okay.
I didn't have to see it.
She was feeding him?
Yeah, with the spoon.
Wow.
And what she was doing, she would put it in his mouth, but she doesn't know like to go up to the top because he doesn't know how to grab it yet.
Yeah.
So like it would come out, she'd open her mouth, and then she'd try to feed him, and then take it back out and realize none of it's empty. So then she'd have a bite and keep doing it. So yeah, he ate and she ate. They both shared.
Okay. Yeah.
I thought that was cute. And then she grabbed like the burpee and started wiping his mouth. I didn't have to do a damn thing. I just sat there and I didn't do anything.
Wow.
You're watching me too much.
Love you. That's funny. Is someone bumping the bass? No idea. Yo, what's up, Vic? How you doing? How you doing? Oh man, that's pretty funny. All right. Anyways, yeah. So Ethereum on the daily, it looks fine. Yeah, it sounds like bass in the background. That's crazy. I have no idea what you're listening to, man. I don't know. There's literally nothing in the background. That's a shame. That is a shame. I wish I could hear it on my end. I really do. Fine. Yeah, it sounds like bass in the background. That's crazy. I have no idea what you're listening to, man. I don't know. There's literally nothing in the background. That's a shame. That is a shame. I wish I could hear it on my end. I really do.
Yeah, fine.
Can't hear a damn thing.
Yeah, background. That's crazy.
That's crazy. Check the mic connect. I just heard it crackle when you moved. Really? Yeah. It's really low? Oh. I'm just going to power through this stream. I feel like it's going to be a quick one, honestly. Honestly, I feel like it's going to be a quick one. I probably should have stayed in that ADA trade. Shit. Unfortunate. Oh well. You can hear it with headphones. Yeah. Not doing that. Hopefully I can get it corrected by tomorrow. I mean, depending on how the markets move. We'll see if I go live tomorrow, if I'm being honest. Alright, moving on. We got Solana. You're good? I feel like it's okay. I don't know. Alright, Solana. I was a bit bearish last night, and there's nothing really telling me not to be bearish still. So, on the day, we had Solana fall 4%. That was a 4% loss today. That's wild. And that was even with like a little rebound from the whole market. Get rid of some of this noise here. Get rid of all of that. There was a little day trade scalper in there that I actually was profitable on, which was really weird to the upside. But that's besides the point. We're going to focus on the 4-hour right now. So the 4-hour is what basically showed some issues here. We had this beautiful fair value gap. We tried to break above it. We got yanked back down by our hair. We reset our stochastic though, which is really nice. We did have the bearish divergence up here and then the lower high. This is not a good look. So hopefully it gets canceled out. Hopefully it does. WPLSDAI. All right. WPLSDAI. Got you covered, Rich. Number 1. You're right. That is the only request. So right now, I still realistically could see this thing falling down to 182. If we get any type of bad news, 182, here we come. If we get really good news, then who knows? Maybe the theoretical 219 might actually play out. I don't understand why my chart's not loading in. This is a joy tonight. This is just the ultimate of joys. What am I getting right now? Yeah. Alright, I don't know what's going on with the Wi-Fi, but it's not looking great here. So yeah, we're still looking to make this 618 golden retrace. We came close, didn't quite get it, but 219, that's what we were looking to hold on to. If we do get that move to the upside, I'm looking at not only 219, but probably 253 as our next target. So, nice move to the upside, nice accumulation. Hopefully it doesn't break down. That's all I'm hoping. Don't break down. No, it's the list on the list. Oh, it's the first on the list. Oh, that's what you mean. Got it. See, if you didn't ask for weird things, you wouldn't have to tell me that piece of information. Alright, so anyways, Solana, I'm still leaning bearish unless we get really good news. The 4-hour looks great, honestly. It looks like it should go up. No joke. But the fact that you did have bearish divergence and a lower high has me concerned. Has me very concerned. Checking it out on the daily, though. Bingo. So your daily, it's not making me feel any better. Because you do have your bearish divergence starting from back here on August 14th. And it's just been a very lackluster move, been selling off just completely into the buying pressure. Pretty soon the buyers will just stop buying, and then we get to see things fall. So yeah, anyways, I mentioned 14% downside yesterday. I'm sticking to it today. Unless we get great news in the morning, we'll see. Also, God, those numbers come out so early. so early. I gotta get to bed early tonight so I can see those numbers as they come out. It's gonna be crazy. I might just wait for market open anyways. Who knows? I'll see what Meet Kevin says as a recap. We'll see. Anyways, next up, XRP. We haven't looked at it in a while. It's felt kind of refreshing, but we might as well look at it now. Wow, how it's just been downtrending. That's really unfortunate. I'm still aiming at 256. That's all right. Cool. Cool. We had a nice little uptrend that we are disrespecting right now. I'll tell you what. That's too damn bad. Too damn bad there, Larry. So yeah, XRP does have an opportunity of coming down. You just wicked below your previous low. This is not a good look for XRP. Oh no. The banks are supposed to be pumping it up. What are they doing? Anyways, yeah, XRP looking like poo-poo. Let's move on. So we have AVAX next. AVAX next. What's that? Hackers know where you are. Of course they do. I'm on the internet. So AVAX, really bad place to be in. We have had this nice downward momentum, not able to get above that $27. Now we're getting a lower high. That's an unfortunate occurrence because that basically means we probably should be looking for downside targets. Not really fun, not great. Hopefully the news helps us tomorrow. Hopefully it helps. Because holy moly. Holy moly. If the news doesn't help us out, AVAX could be taking a little nosedive back down to 20 bucks. Damn. That's too bad. That's too bad. But if the news is good, $31, baby. We'll see. We'll see what they decide to do. Personally speaking, I think they're going to try and send the markets up, especially overnight. But, you know, they're going to make it look like they shouldn't go up. So you put in shorts. And then you get stopped out while you're sleeping. But my opinion, that's it. I'm not in any trades right now. Okay? Anyways, next up we have Doge. Dogecoin. Yeah, pretty lackluster. It is really trying to maintain that support at 21 cents, though. If you can stay above 21 cents, you have an opportunity of upside. It's just, as the days go by, it looks less and less likely. It looks more likely you're going to go down and test 14 cents the longer this takes. Damn. Let's all pray for good news. Let's all pray. Sheesh. Realistic, I might see it test the 200 and catch a bounce, but who knows at this point, man? Who knows? That data tomorrow is literally, it has the whole market stopped in its tracks. And another thing that kind of shat on the crypto market today was the NASDAQ now wants to vet the crypto holding companies. Seems kind of odd. Seems like maybe the SEC should be doing that, but that's fine. That's fine. We don't have a Security and Exchange Commission. Not at all. I'm really glad the NASDAQ is doing it. So there's that. And then not to mention the new BS that's out there with the whole World Liberty Financial token and this other bullshit. God, what the hell was this thing called? I forgot what this other thing was called, but it's this company that has done nothing, and it had like a failed appliance company behind it. I'm pretty sure Trump's son is running the company. They sold a bunch of shares, and they mentioned that that company is going to start buying different types of crypto. And Mr. Positive, Pumpkin Vault, huh? I don't know who Mr. Positive is. But yeah, we do have a Pumpkin Vault. Our vault's actually doing pretty good. Alright? It's doing pretty good. We are in the listings here. We're in the listings. Right here, baby. Yeah, we actually have some positive ROI. Apparently it's 169%. I don't actually know how they're gauging that one, but yeah, no, we're doing pretty decent. We're doing decent, man. I've had 2 losing trades though, but the losses were like 3 and 5%. So I think I'm doing all right. I think I'm doing all right. But no, the World Liberty Financial thing, it's like the way it's set up is the insiders of World Liberty Financial, they're going to be getting paid back because of this other stock that was IPO'd. And that stock is going to be buying the World Liberty Financial tokens to repay all of the insiders of World Liberty Financial. It doesn't look good. So if Trump's behind that, fucking idiot. He needs to stop playing around with the crypto stuff. Never should have launched his coin. This World Liberty Financial thing probably shouldn't be backing it. This isn't really a good look, not only for crypto, but for him as a president. It's really bad. So, don't like that. Anyways, so yeah, what I was looking at for SUI here, we're in this very distinct downtrend. On the daily, we could break out of it any day. We have our first higher low. That's great. We did have a red day. We are underneath the level of resistance. Kind of a shame if things go south. If things go sour, I'm looking for support at 292 because we're still maintaining this beautiful uptrend. It doesn't look that bad. It looks like a nice drawdown after you had your bearish divergence. It looks pretty good. Trump is totally detached from that. It's all his kids. Yeah, but the problem is his face is all over it. He's a businessman. He knows how bad that looks. He needs to make an announcement or something. It looks bad. It looks really, really bad. So right now it's like, oh, only his kids are running it. Yeah, because a president can't run a company. But does he have no say in it? We don't know. That's the problem. So anyways, I doubt he would even know what you were talking about if you brought it up. I'm sure he knows exactly what money is. Because he openly stated about his meme coin. He's like, oh yeah, the meme coin's out. Have fun. So he knows something. We can't just have him play stupid. you can't let that go. Alright? Right now on SUI, 4 hour, it kind of looks like it wants to rally. Would I trust the rally? Not at all. Here's your uptrend at the moment. So if you can maintain this uptrend, great. Your target for SUI, if you're going to break out tonight, which, once again, it seems very unlikely, but you could see 351.7 on a move to the upside. 351.7. Personally speaking, considering how much this jobs data is hyped up, I'm just going to sit out of trades tonight. I'm not even going to try and play around. I'm just going to sit out, wait for the morning, jump into a trade then. But maybe this goes up about 5.5% from where you're currently sitting. I do wish everyone the best of luck if you're diving into these trades. I do wish you the best. Get those gains, baby. Alright, moving on from SUI. Last one of the night that I have for you, ADA. So ADA, I did make a post about this one. I even made a post on X. Okay, this was kind of a big deal because I was looking at it on the 1 hour and I was like, wait a second, this looks beautiful. This looks great. So on the 1 hour time frame, what I was noticing here is the fact that you had your lowest price, here's your RSI, and then recent low, significantly lower, getting oversold, but you have a higher low in price. This is hidden bullish divergence on the 1 hour. This is indicating you should see a 7.19% move to the upside, getting you to 86.89. This is what should happen. Do I think there's going to be some BS happening overnight? Yeah, I do. I really do. Longer term, I'm going to be looking for something around this 92, 91 level, and then who knows? Maybe we get back up to the top of the wedge at $1.02. Who knows? But for right now, ADA, I'm looking for 7 to 14% upside. So it looks pretty damn good to me. I was in the trade. I got out. I got out of the trade because I'm not going to be sitting in things with high stochastics on the 1 hour overnight. Been burnt too many times. I'd much rather get a good night's sleep. Much rather get a good night's sleep. Anyways, going out to the daily time frame on this one. Daily time frame looks fine. You're sitting in neutral. Actually, you're in the bearish control zone. You just had a daily candle close slightly below the 50 simple moving average. That's one area of concern that I don't like to see. You are still above the 200 after getting a golden cross. So things, honestly, for ADA look just fine. But we got to see what the markets do. They could get a little weird, a little wonky, a little volatile. I don't want to play around in this type of volatility because it's news driven. If it was fundamentally driven, okay, that's fine. I can handle that. News driven, can't handle that. That's not fun. It's not enjoyable. All right, we got one request for the night. Apparently only one. But let's go ahead and check out the request. We got WPLSDAI. It's the first one. All right, first one, baby. What do we got here? Golden cross, backtest the 200. Nice. You have a level of support sitting right below you. Looked like we were bullish on it before, and then it got pooped on. Yikes. You got pooped on with a low stochastic? That's obnoxious. You had a low stochastic on the daily, maintaining that bullish control zone, and then it said, not today, sir. Damn. Good thing, though, you're in the bearish control zone, and your stochastic's dragging its nuts on the ground after a bullish backtest of the 200. You have opportunity. There is opportunity. If this starts getting bids, and that's a big if, you could see this thing actually break out. You could see it rally all the way up to the 7053 or 7028 level, which would be a very nice move for this thing. Daily's indicating it could come. However, you're not oversold yet, so there's still the opportunity of a little bit more pain. There's still the opportunity of more pain. Going to their 4 hour. 4 hour. All right, 4 hour tried to put in a little bit of bullish divergence, but you continued to go down. It's terrible. Yeah, there was a whale that sold that wicked it like that. It's terrible. That's absolutely terrible. But it is what it is. It just sucks when Richard sells his coins. It's crazy. So, right now, you're trying to get a breakout. You are desperately trying hard. If it gets rejected here, 2372 is your target. There's no other way around it. It's because you've had no strength after that whale sold off. Looks like people are just sitting back, a little scared of what to do. Bearish cross. Even if you get a bullish movement here, you're probably going to get stopped right here at 4672 on a bearish backtest. So, lies. Hey man, you can only buy so many Louis Vuittons. Okay. Maybe he's deciding to switch over. He don't sell. Then how's he have money? You have to sell something to have money. All right? He does it on the fees, bro. So he's selling something. Thank you. No problem, Rich. But yeah, if you don't get that breakout, though, this is going to just show the fear behind this token right now. Whoever sold this off, it's going to be terrible. Could be coming straight down to the next level, which nobody will like that. It would not look good for the price action. But this is your bearish case. If the whole market goes down with it, okay, fine. But if it's just this one as an outlier, not a good look. Not a good look. So, bullish case though. Pretty nice move here. Pretty nice possible move. Let's pull this down. Let's get it into place. Could see up to an 82% run to the upside. So, opportunity is there. We'll see if there's some bulls to capitalize. We will see if they're there. Or if those whales keep on pooping on the little guy. We'll see if they keep doing it. Alright, well, simple enough. Billionaire, before he even launched Hex, I keep saying that he had money. That's why he had Gucci and watches already. Yeah, that's what they all say. That's what they all say. He was wealthy, so he just wanted to figure out how to make other people wealthy, just like all the other billionaires in the world. Hello? You can understand how that sounds, right? Oh man. All right. Anyways, guys, well, I do wish you all the best of luck in your trades. I will be bowing out of tonight's crazy tradingness. Hopefully you have a little bit of insight about the market looks very bullish right now. News can crap on it. That's kind of the point we're at. News could crap on it all day tomorrow. Also remember, it is a Friday. There is futures expirations. The Bears have had full control all week. They might decide, nope, even if we have the numbers we want, we're going to send this thing down all day, then let it rally in the evening after the markets close. So just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. For the glory. For the glory. Oh boy. He does it for the glory. Jeez. Alright, everybody. Hopefully you got at least a little bit of information out of tonight. I do wish you all the best. I will catch you in the next one. If you guys aren't a part of the free Discord, you should probably join it. Also, I have a vault, so everybody who wanted me to have a meme coin, you know what? The closest thing you're getting is I have a vault over here on Hyperliquid, and it is called Porky65. Porky65. We're in the green, okay? So that is basically, I believe, in Porky stock, aka the Porky meme coin. That's what you can equate it to. Alright? Anyways, I'm getting out of here. Deuces, everybody. I appreciate each and every one of you. Please hit the like button. If you don't, well, you don't deserve a nice picture in the morning. I don't know. Or you get no memes for a week. We'll say that. Anyways, I'll catch you guys later. Take it easy.